Hello friends, Josevich here, another day, another Dragon Priest. I think we've actually done a reasonable job of keeping the decks somewhat different throughout the season. Definitely alternating between this and Elemental Shaman a lot, but that's okay. I'm kind of in a little bit of a pickle right now, just in terms of things going south on me very, very quickly. I am tempted to just Potion of Madness because what we're facing right now is almost, but certainly aggro Druid, Token Druid, however you want to talk about it. Now, there was a coin on turn 1 with the Hungry Crab, and even this right now is actually kind of terrifying because if things get buffed next turn, we're going to be in really, really bad shape. But I think we have to go ahead and just Talon Priest to not fall behind incredibly with the board, because that is one thing we definitely run the risk of with this deck. And we got the Beast buff. Again, not the end of the world. Okay, now we have some time to be a little creative. I hope we have time. I say that and then we're going to get, who knows what we're going to get hit with next turn. Okay, so I want to Shadow Visions a Potion of Madness. Shadow Word Pain is probably better. Yeah, Shadow Word Pain is probably better. I'm going to take out the 1-2 here. I know that means we're leaving a Divine Shield up, which is awful. But I still feel like removing minions at this point is still going to be very, very valuable for us. Summon 2 1/1 Raptors, not great for us. That's also not great for us. I am tempted to heal with the Northshire Cleric in an attempt to summon 2 1/1 Raptors. I am tempted to heal with the Northshire and get rid of the 2/2. And is it the only beast? Is this a beast? I don't recognize this card. I missed this during card reviews entirely, which is fine. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means we have to draw first, right? Oh, so much better. Do we even want to do that right now? Or do we, like, just do it on this for some... You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we could go Shadow Word Pain here and take out that and then heal. And then this is still going to be a 3/5 and there's only 4 on board. Which I think might be reasonable. As silly as it seems to not get the draw and not continue to develop minions. Now let's look at this. Is it better to actually just play a bigger minion? We just play a 4/5 as well. I just love the idea of removing this. I feel like that could really come back to bite us. Let's go. We got the removal. At least right now the board can't trade. Although, oof. 3 mana, 3/1 with that Death Rattle is kind of strong. I've never seen this card, and I don't want to see it much more, to be honest with you. Uh-oh. No buff. Don't buff your hand. Don't buff your hand. Oh, okay. Now we definitely wish we had more on board. But, Shadow Word Death, not helpful. 3, 4, 5, 6. What would we want, actually, Shadow Visions? Potion of Madness would be pretty cool, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Potion of Madness.
Is someone injured?
Potion of Madness. Priest of the Feast could also be good if we'd had it at the beginning of the turn. Oh, this is really bad now. Ooh, a Pain would have been great, but I think that Pain is honestly going to be too late for us. And the reason why, so I know we've left up more power on board, and there's a good chance Savage Roar just kills us. Or swipes kill us. Or our opponent thinks that they can just apply enough pressure that we die. Double swipe? Oh! We got a chance? Oh my goodness, we got a chance. Okay. One cost spell would be great. That's not a 1 cost spell. So we can heal 3. And clear... enough? Not enough? We can remove, so this just becomes 2. So the issue is this can get removed, this removed. Our opponent will still have 6, 7. We'll be up to 10. Is that going to be enough? Is being up to 10 enough when there's going to be 6, 7? All our opponent needs is 3. They probably have swipes. That's a deck that would run swipes, right? I just wanted a challenge. I just wanted to make it more challenging on us. That's all. That's a swipe. That's the swipe that I needed.
Right away.
Yeah, I just really love the idea of just really making a, you know, more of a challenge for us. Well, I mean, it's only a difference of 2 or a difference of 1 health, but I think having a 3/6 would make a big difference. Obviously, I think we're just dead here. And that one health wouldn't have made a difference there. Oh, what do we do with this matchup? Yeah, that play, I mean, it wasn't what I had talked about and wanted to do, but it still ended up working out. I don't know if the other, I mean, playing Priest of the Feast still would have been a loss there. So I'm not really sure how we could have done that different. It's interesting. We match up very, very well with aggressive Hunter decks, but very poorly with these Token Druid decks. Interesting. I want to think about this matchup. I kind of want to see it a few more times. Let's queue up quickly here. And it's looking like we're going to try and get into the win column going up against another priest. We don't really know what type of priest this is, to be honest. I am tempted to Shadow Word Paint it, but I think I'll go ahead and leave it just to make sure that our Twilight Drake is that much bigger. We're talking classic Handlock Twilight Drake size health buffs right now. And because it is the 4 attack, I kind of want to get this as big as possible. This is honestly making me think that this is going to be some sort of Inner Fire type of deck. Making me a little bit worried. I'm tempted to double Pain here. And I'm tempted to Pain this out as well. Or we could wait 1 turn. We can wait 1 turn. Simply because next turn we would be able to Twilight Drake coin into another Pain if we needed to. So I kind of want to leave that just because, you know, that... Oh, hello. And we are going up against Silence Priest. So it's definitely good that we save this sort of buff right now. The only scary thing, of course, is that our Twilight Drake will likely get silenced. Because this deck is going to run Silence. It might run Mass Dispel. So with that in mind, we still won't do anything because we have the Dragon Activator right now for Netherspite, and we can't play Netherspite Historian into a Northshire Cleric because we don't want to give the Silence Priest. Oh, this is gonna be a fun game, everyone. I am already looking forward to this one. The issue is we have a pretty full hand, so we can't do too much in terms of drawing. I don't mind Shadow or Deathing that. 2 + 2 + 1. Maybe overkill. I really like the Shadow or Death here, though. And then we can attack in here. Or do we... Let's get rid of... Yeah. Let's get rid of the draw mechanic, actually. I think that's more important to me. And then let's see what type of dragon we get. If we need it, we can coin this out. Oh, Drac OP. Yeah, we want as clear a board as possible right now. No more shenanigans allowed. Okay, so now we're kind of taking control of the board. We're going to start figuring out really what's in this deck, and maybe we can actually discover a pack nice and early. That would be kind of crazy. Have a crazy pack off. But because this is a Silence Priest, we have enough power to be able to deal with most things. Obviously, I mean, I'm not expecting a Draconoid OP from our opponent. Nothing like that. But I still feel like, you know, we're going to have some big minions coming down. We might just see Lyra. That's cool too. Lyra's a fun card. There's no doubt about that. Double a minion's health. Terrifying. Could lose next turn. Silencing a minion? Jeez. Was this a real one? Yeah, this could get doubled again and we could just lose, right? Or are we forced to actually clear here? Like, is that ridiculous that we would actually consider that? And we're all out of Shadow Word Pains as well, so we can't even Shadow Visions one right now for us. Like, I would be willing to Shadow Visions first, get a Pain, kill this, and then play Drac OP next turn. But we can't even do that right now. I think we just go with the Drac OP. I'm fine with this. If we get hit with something bad, change attack to be equal to health. Yeah, let's see if we can't do a little bit of... If we can't do a little bit of our own inner fire. Divine Spirit combos ourselves. So this is the card our opponent really wanted, obviously. Oh, no. Oh, we're in so much trouble right now. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Oh, was that created? No way. Well, we're out of lethal range right now, unless he gets another one randomly. That's pretty terrifying. Potion of Madness, terrifying. We can still do things though. Attack equal to, yeah, that's okay. This is fine. I'm totally fine with this. I think we're gonna get a Shadow or Death off of this, and then we'll be fine. As scary as that is. Oh, there's nothing we can do. Oh, no, wait. Hello, hello, hello. Shadow visions. Oh, no, we can't even do it now. Oh, no, we lost. We totally lost. Wait, what are the odds here? What spells do we have left? 2 Potion of Madness. 2 Power Word Shield. Oh, and the Shadow Visions. That's what we keep getting interrupted with. And then the Dragonfire Potion. Oh, wow. Missing on both, eh? Is there anything we can do? I guess we take this and hope we top deck it. I guess we could have Radiant... Oh, we should have Radiant Elemental to begin with. Oh, that's just a fun loss, though. That's no good. That was kind of awesome, though. Okay, and another Midrange Hunter that we can only hope will help bring us back to that win column, as we've had a little bit of trouble here today. Oh, wow, this is potentially awful. So we have had a little bit of trouble recently with running this Dragon Priest deck. Not racking up as many wins as we're exactly used to. But that sort of thing does happen from time to time. We can attack and then pain the 3-2, which honestly might be the best play. I mean, we're not able to find a Potion of Madness here, so I think that's probably the best thing to do. Since we have two Shadow Word Pains in our hand. The issue is, of course, this is now... I mean, it was susceptible anyways if a Hunter gets a 3-2 weapon. And if the Hunter doesn't have the weapon, then we have chances to be healing, double draws, buffing, depending what our opponent really wants to be doing for us. Still, honestly, not my favorite options. I mean, we can attack, play the Cleric, and then Shadow Word Pain this. Again, that seems like a reasonable play simply just because our opponent hasn't shown too much in terms of fast reactionary play. And I do like the idea of keeping our opponent's board as clear as possible. Right away. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. Just because it's not going to be very likely that both of our minions get killed. Now, obviously, this can get buffed right now by Houndmaster, which would be absolutely horrible. But you know what? I think that's kind of... You know, I don't want to live in that world where that gets buffed right now. So I think this is kind of okay. These cards have been in hand since the beginning, and they were mulliganed. I know I don't show the beginning of the games. I feel like it's too much me rambling and people just taking long turns like this to do nothing. Sometimes maybe it would help actually just to like really show the full, you know, the full thought process and try and understand what our opponent's doing a little bit more. But I feel like this is pretty good for us, as long as nothing crazy happens in terms of buffing beasts, as the hunter is... As hunters are tending to be doing a little bit more right now. I did have that option of healing and leaving the... Uh-oh. Okay. We definitely need help. What would we Shadow Visions? I think we would take a Shadow or Death, right? Or Potion of Madness to help us out. Or Dragonfire Potion. Ah, we'll take the Potion. Double heal it up. Right away. Okay, there we go. Now we can get some Potion of Madness help ourselves anyways. And then we hope that our opponent doesn't go crazy with the charged beasts. So that we can... Oh, baby. Okay, we'll see how this works out. We might be able to do some Potion of Madness things now. Only one of our clerics can die. This can now die, which is actually kind of nice for us. This is 3. This is 1, 4, we can't. I think we need another draw. And the issue is obviously if Savannah Highmane comes out, we're in so much trouble. So I think we do this. We hit that draw. This now trades beautifully. Oh, that's a pretty nice card as well. That's a really nice card. Yeah, Potion of Madness is pretty good throughout all stages of this matchup, I think. Now, Savannah Highmane is obviously a really bad thing, and I hope it doesn't happen, but there's a good chance it does. Oh, tracking. No Savannah Highmane. Oh, baby, we're off to the races. So we're going to probably just throw down Draconoid OP, unless, again, it's a perfect Potion of Madness. And even if it is, you know, Potion of Madness, okay, that was a bad example. But let's say if our opponent goes super wide on the board somehow, if they just flood with tons of stuff, we would Dragonfire. But otherwise, it's probably going to be Draconoid OP guaranteed. Unless it's a perfect Potion of Madness and, you know, flood the board or you know, do a bunch of spell stuff with Priest of the Feast. But not the case. We're just going to throw down our big, dangerous minion. We're going to have healing for days later on, which is nice. This doesn't get killed for free. Oh, if we had this... maybe we take the Swamp Ooze. Or do we just want another minion? Or do we want a stronger minion? Oh, these are also... I got to take the Swamp Ooze. Just in the event that this doesn't... In the event that this doesn't get used. In the event that there is a secret even, let's say. We could just trigger the secret, not care. Swamp Ooze, get rid of it, the buffed weapon. Pretty good. Obviously, I think Savannah Highmane would have been my ideal choice. You know, you throw down a Highmane. There you go. There it is. There she is. Let's do this. Let's do this. And we'll go a little bit like this to clear the board again. And get rid of that weapon. And heal up our big guy. That right there is a turn. And those are the turns that I really, really like. That's what I like. And this is why I love playing this deck so much, honestly. It's just like ridiculous things like that. Like there was such a cool sequence of clearing the board, still maintaining your minions, taking control of the game. And we have the option. We have a whole bunch of power still. I mean, we are nowhere near out of resources. Priests of the Feast aren't doing much in terms of buffing us right now, since all of our low-cost spells, I think, have already been played. But they're still good to see. You know, I might throw one of them out next turn, honestly, just for the sake of having more power on board. Because I wouldn't want to Primordial Drake unless we need to do some trading. That's potentially scary. Kill command, not going face is very good. All of these trading off is also very good for us. Oh, no Priest of the Feast combo here. Hey, Lyra. Lyra's, yeah, let's get this buffed up as well. And we'll just play out maintaining a bigger board. And this is honestly, this is what this matchup has always come down to, I think, in my experience at least, is we have one of those big tempo, ridiculously gaining tempo turns, which just gives us all the, you know, all the board presence that we need in order to win. And I heal face here not because, you know, I don't think anything bad is going to happen at this point in the game. I don't think anything bad can happen at this point in the game to us. I say that and then, you know, famous last words, right? We can't steal that, unfortunately. Hey, that's scary. That is scary, actually. Now I do wish I had more power on board right now. And now I kind of feel like we have an appropriate amount of power on board. How are we going to do this? We'll buff this one up. This is going to go here. We'll keep everything alive. We'll play that out, and we'll also hit him with the Lyra. Just so we have enough power on board in the event that we need it, which we won't. This is basically, yeah, this is, I've already said, this is how this deck wins against Midrange Hunter. There just comes a point where we have some sort of crazy turn, And this is kind of, it's weird. I've had a few videos now. One of this one. Oh no, Lyra, the fun one. He killed the fun one. We've had a few games now where it's basically, or a few videos, I should say. We have had a few videos where, I mean, I might lose a game, but then we run into a mid-range hunter. They're popular decks. I understand it. And we just end up getting that win that we need. Friendly beast? I don't have any beasts, do I? All of these are pretty bad. For us right now. I mean, it's fine. And we continue to heal face. It doesn't matter. So, anyways, okay, this video is going to be ending, I'm expecting, at the end of this turn. If our opponent doesn't just AFK. Oh, maybe they can get something super cool. King Crush, perhaps? King Crush, yeah. No, that's not who I'm thinking of. King Mosh? There we go. There's that conceit. And this is generally the way these games end. Okay, everyone, that is going to be it for this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's good to get back into the win column. It's good to be getting back to Hearthstone. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I'll see you next time. Keep your stick on the ice. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if not, I'll be here anyways. It's cool.